for joining me on day 24 of Dream It, Do It. I hope that you are having the most fabulous day. Today I'm talking about investing in yourself. It's so important to give the gift of time and continuous learning to ourselves. But why? Why is continuous learning so important for us? Well, the answer is when we're learning, we're growing. As we continue to grow, we expand our mind, we learn new skills and expertise, we can have more interesting and fun conversations with people, we can fire our imagination up, we can build belief in ourselves, we can learn about other people, other cultures, about science, about our planet, about the potential future of the human race. Continuous learning keeps life interesting and shapes you as the person that you are and the person that you will become. This is why I am such an advocate for personal development. It's been a passion of mine for many years. I've been on courses, seminars, I've read books, I've watched videos, I've done trainings, and it all helps to grow you as an individual and allow you to dream big and look to the future with excitement. There's no way that I would be without personal development in my life. And the amount of things, of people, of experiences that have come into my life as a result of doing personal development absolutely blows my mind. Some of the events that I've been to have been Tony Robbins events such as Unleash the Power Within and Business Mastery. And although it may sound extreme, I've heard Tony say on numerous occasions, if you're not growing, you're dying. Where are you going if you're not continuously learning? You're standing still or you're going backwards. As humans, it's important for us to expand our minds and think about bigger picture things. Personal development is so powerful, and that is why I am recommending that you take some time every single day to invest in yourself. So what does this look like in reality? Well, it doesn't have to be a grand gesture or a huge amount of time out of your day. I would say start small. Start by taking 10 to 15 minutes each day to do something that helps you develop. So here are a few ideas for ways that you can pursue your personal development. First up, books. The non-fiction self-development book niche is huge. There are so many different types of books that you can read to learn about ways that the mind works, ways to be more productive, ways to achieve your goal. There's also books on how to. So if you're trying to learn a specific skill, find one or two how-to books and dive into those. Now, when we're talking books, there's a few different ways that you can consume books these days. Of course, there's the traditional paper books, maybe a paperback or a hardcover book, but there are also ebooks as well. So probably the most well-known one is Kindle on Amazon, but there's also books on Apple, and you can read your book in an e-format. You can get a Kindle reader or read on your tablet, on a phone, or even on a computer. And of course there's audiobooks. Listening to an audiobook is a great way to feed your mind. Perhaps when you're doing another task like driving or cooking or cleaning, you can pop an audiobook on and listen to it as you do the other thing. So I love using Audible for my audiobooks. Each month I can go and choose another book from the huge library of audiobooks available. There's also an Audible members library of additional books and podcasts that you can listen to, included in the price of the Audible membership. Being an Audible member is a really economical way to get your hand on some top value audiobooks, because for your monthly fee you can pick any book from the audio library, and yet if you went and looked that book up on Amazon as an audiobook, it would cost you a lot more than if you used your Audible monthly credit to get it, which is why I'm such a huge fan, because I like value for money at the end of the day. If you're interested in trying Audible, I'm partnering with them to offer you a free 30-day trial. You'll get a credit to choose a book of your choice that you get to keep. After the 30 days, if you don't want to continue, you can cancel, or you can continue your membership for $7.99 a month, which will give you a fresh credit each month to go and pick another book. Check out the link below. I've put that there so that you can go and get your free 30-day trial. If you decide to give it a go, let me know what book you try and maybe I'll check that one out next month. So we've talked about books. Another way that you can feed your mind with personal development is with videos. YouTube is a great resource. You can search there for a topic that you'd like to learn about, and chances are you'll find a whole host of videos on that subject. Also, look out for TED Talks. These are really educational talks in some absolutely fascinating subjects. I'd highly recommend watching TED Talks in video format, or if you can, get yourself to an actual in-person TED Talk event. I went to one that was hosted in Coventry a couple of years ago and it was brilliant. It was so much fun going and seeing the speakers talking in a live format and getting to mingle and network with other people who've gone along to watch. Of course, another great way of learning new things is to take some form of course. There are lots of online courses now available. You can also research and go to an in-person course and even take it to the level where you get accreditations, degrees, higher education. It's really whatever speaks to your soul and the kind of learning that you're looking for. For me personally, I'm not looking for any more accreditations, but I love learning about intricacies of the mind, about energy, the law of attraction. I love learning about business and all of the different tactics and strategies that you can use to grow an amazing online business. And from time to time, I also love learning a new skill, especially if it's craft or arts based. So if you're looking for a marketplace where you can go and search for a course that you'd like to do online, then a few to go and check out include Thinkific, Udemy, and also mastermind.com. And of course, for an exciting and immersive learning experience, you could opt to go to a personal development event. I've been to quite a few events now, including Tony Robbins, Unleash the Power Within. I've also attended quite a lot of online live events that have started happening ever since the pandemic happened, which are quite fun, very interactive, and you still get that live experience, but you can do it from the comfort of your own home. And obviously the cost is quite a lot less because you've not got travel or accommodation to pay for while you're at the event. I do love getting to in-person events and seminars when I can because I love the interaction with other participants, and there's just a buzz that you can get from a live event. It makes it a really immersive and fun experience, and I find that I take in what I'm learning and remember things that much better. So there is a whole host of different ways that you can do personal development. The next step that I want you to do is make a commitment to take 10 to 15 minutes every day to do some personal development for yourself. Like I say, maybe add it into your morning routine or certainly your daily routine so that it becomes a special and sacred time for you to do something that advances your mind. As I draw to a close, I thought I'd just share with you a few of my favourites. In terms of books, I love the 12-week year. You'll know about that already if you've been following along with this Dream It, Do It series. I also really enjoy reading books about money and how to make money. So Money Master the Game by Tony Robbins and Unshakable are two fab books to check out. There's a whole series of books called Miracle Morning. So I've mentioned Miracle Morning when I talked about early morning routines. So I'm currently listening to Miracle Morning for Millionaires on Audible, but there are many different types of Miracle Morning books you can get just over here on Amazon. I've got Miracle Morning for entrepreneurs, for network marketers, for addiction recovery, for real estate agents. What else? For parents and families, for teachers. So as you can see, there's all sorts of different Miracle Morning books. So I really recommend those, and maybe pick one that appeals to you and maybe a goal that you've got or a niche that you're in. I also recently listened to Ride of a Lifetime on Audible by Bob Iger. He was the previous think it was CEO, I forget his exact title, of Disney. And the book is absolutely brilliant. It's almost like a memoir of his time at Disney, but as you're listening to it, you learn the techniques and strategies that he applied as this really successful leader of the Disney company. I really enjoyed that book, and I'd highly recommend it if you haven't already listened to it. In terms of video type learning, I actually enjoy watching The Secret movie. It's like a documentary film that was made of the book. And it's the premise of the book The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, but it has many different experts who are interviewed and sharing their wisdom about the different chapters of The Secret book. So I really enjoy that, and if I'm having a low day or a low moment, I'll pop that film on, and it always inspires me and gets me going again to be positive and feel better about my day. Also, I do love watching I Am Not Your Guru, which I believe is still available on Netflix. This was a documentary that followed Tony Robbins when he was filmed at his Date with Destiny event. I watched this film before I went to any of Tony Robbins' events, and if I'm honest, it's what inspired me to buy a ticket to go to Unleash the Power Within. It's a great watch. And in terms of online courses, I've learned how to create a profitable blog. I've also learned how to run masterminds and create courses through the Knowledge Broker Business course and the Project Next program by Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi. So they're just a handful of my favourites of the personal development learning that I've done over the past couple of years. So what about you? What learning are you going to commit to? What's a subject or an area that you've always thought, I'd like to know a little bit more about that, or I'd like to learn how to do that? Why not commit today to learning that skill or about that thing this year, and take that 10 to 15 minutes each day to invest in yourself and your personal development. Well, that's all for today's video. I do hope that I've inspired you to go and learn something new today. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to be back tomorrow for the next Dream It, Do It. And until then, I believe in you. Keep dreaming big.